So, Scorpio, what do you have? Page of Swords and the Tower. Some shaky news, right? The Tower is kind of a situation, an explosive situation. Is the universe stepping in, right? To make a change, a forced change in our life, because we are not reading the signs. We do have the Tower with the High Priestess in reverse, and again this Page of Swords is about communication, news, information and knowledge that was brought to your attention and became kind of like, you know, like a tower moment, right? So life got disrupted. And we have the High Priestess again in reverse, this energy of finding out secrets, of revelations, energies of finding out something that was in the dark, quite hidden about this person of yours. Pisces, Cancer energy too. And now we have the Tower with the Ten of Wands. We are burdened by, we found out something and it doesn't feel right, and it makes us kind of all over the place and a bit responsible too, but mainly overwhelmed, right, by what we just found out. So let's see what this is all about. It's a big news, something we were not expecting. So we do have the Two of Cups in reverse, we do have the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. We might have to fight a little bit longer, right? We might be emotionally disconnected at a distance. I might be picking up the energy of a long distance connection here with the Two of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Five of Swords, right? In order to have Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, commitment, we have to stay strong and we have to fight. Five of Swords. For some of you, what's separated from this person is this level of effort. It feels like somebody is really putting a lot of effort in, really struggling and fighting the good fight, right? Of commitment, of wish fulfillment, of giving to this connection, while the other person might be actually just fighting. We'll see. So past energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual. Let's see the current energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. And let's have the possible outcome for you, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. Might be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn involved in this. Or this is fighting for stability, commitment, nurturing energies, loving energies between us. Money, abundance, you know. We might have, Scorpio, we'll see how this reading goes, but we have Nine of Pentacles with a Nine of Cups. You know, this kind of energy between people where I might be all about wish fulfillment and happiness, you know. One might come from this energy of, I just want to be happy, don't talk to me about money. You know, they never bring happiness. Yeah, they bring comfort, but actually at the end of the day, it's all about happiness and love, while the other person is like, no, you don't understand. The day we will not have money is going to be the end of the world, you know, because being able to acquire whatever goods, you know, I don't know, maybe it's important, maybe it feels good, don't know. Again, two different energies, and that's why the Five of Swords and the Two of Cups in reverse is like emotionally disconnecting. Now, Scorpio, in the past we do have the Hierophant in reverse, and we do have the Six of Wands. This is being ashamed about a separation, being shadowed, being in that energy of maybe not acceptance for some of you, but I'm mainly feeling a connection where we might have been in and out. There was love, there was separation, there was not love, and then there was love. And that kind of up and down might be something we don't want to present to the world, right? We don't want to be seen as the one being unstable or going through some unstable situation. You know, it's kind of important to present an image of some sort, an image of the King of Pentacles. I'm in control, I'm nurturing, I'm good, I'm solid, I'm good, right? But you know, under the surface we went through some struggles actually, and that is a level of responsibility that you're taking, and it's right here, you know, a level of yeah, I contributed to that and I'm not very proud. It was not my bravest moment, right? Or my sweetest. So anyways, that is this energy your way. Now this person of yours, 9 of Wands, a little bit guarded, maybe not allowing you 100% in their world, and the Page of Swords, but talking, right? Page of Swords, communicating their blockages, communicating their need actually to be left alone, their need to be in their bubble, to be in kind of self-protected mode. They might have told you, there is this energy where they might have told you their pains or their struggles, why they are blocking, and you know, this energy of I'll let you know every time you hurt me, you know, kind of energy. And then communication again, right? They express themselves. That is this energy of being smart in the way they communicate pain, or it might have, well, being smart, maybe having a certain way, right? Because it has this energy of hurt, but maybe it was communicated as a message that came across quite cold, you know. And then of course, Scorpio, we had new beginnings, right? And then we had new beginnings. We had the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Is this energy of maybe we shouldn't invest some more in this, you know. And might have been a foolish decision, might have been a rash decision, but maybe that's why they back and forth that I'm picking up here, an energy of in and out, and this instability was something kind of a shadow of this connection, you know. And Scorpio, we have this energy here of actually maybe their lack of commitment was for you a form of shadows in this connection. Maybe somebody was more about unconventional kind of commitment, while the other person might have been, you know, fully in. So again, coming from two different places, two different energies, and that's what created like the foolish decisions, rash decisions, a little bit of impulsiveness. So where are we right now? We do have the Two of Pentacles. We are trying to keep our whole world in balance, and we do have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Resisting new beginnings, resisting new chapters. We are not passionate about what's going on, but we keep going and we are dedicated. And I want to say struggling, but I'm more sensing that you are putting double effort, you know, to have everything up and running. And also there is this energy of showing that everything is all right. That's the Six of Wands in reverse, right? This is, we don't want to show something different. We're gonna put the effort to make it look like it's all right. And we are in control. For some of you, you are actually focusing on work. Even if you don't feel like Ace of Wands in reverse is really dragging your feet and saying, you know, zoot, you know, I don't care much. But the Two of Pentacles, it's, you know, we need to work, and we keep ourselves in balance because of it. Now this person of yours, they have the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Temperance in reverse. Maybe a Sagittarius, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water sign like yourself. That is the energy of distance, but that is also the energy of out of balance because of distance, out of balance because of emotions. They might be sad at this point. Queen of Cups in reverse is the energy of sadness, of isolation, the energy of frustration, and the energy of out of balance, lack of moderation. For some of you, Temperance in reverse is actually all about indulging, and indulging because of sadness, indulging because we want to drain the feelings that we have right now, and we want to get them drown, right? And we want to cover them and keep them away from us, you know. So they are not in a balanced place. They are not absolutely in a good place, on the contrary. And it is actually because of this connection you show up here, right? with the Queen of Cups, you show up here. So there is not a shadow of the doubt that you impacted them in such a way. Mutual energies between the two of you. We do have the World and the Eight of Wands in reverse. This ending meant hanging for both of you. This ending meant like the world stopped for both of you ever since this ended. That's exactly the energy here. I'm seeing you more active, right? I'm seeing you coping better. On their side, actually, they started very hurt, and because of it, probably very harsh with the Page of Swords. Swords they cut, but right now that it ended, brought a level of awareness to them, and a level of, oh my God, my life is not moving if they are not in it. And so it is a chapter that ends right now. It is the end of something, and it's the beginning of something new also. I'm not sure you want to let go. No, they definitely don't want to let go here, but they are so emotional over this, so emotional, and probably some hurt from the past. That is a strong indication actually that they are going through the current challenges because they've been so hurt, and the whole situation is very painful for them, Scorpio. Very painful, very emotional, very out of control, And again, indulging, that is this energy of abusing of something of some sort. Coming your way, we do have Death, which is your energy, with the Nine of Swords in reverse. I love this. This is peace of mind. This is finally having control over your mind. This is the energy of mind is no longer the enemy, and we can work with it and finally have a good night's sleep and finally start to plan and strategize. Coming into your own and moving from, a place of stress, moving from a place of overthinking and obsessing to simply being you, and welcoming, right, emotions and the way you cope with this. Scorpio, they know better, right? Energy is coming their way. We do have the Judgment and the Seven of Swords. This is the energy of them deciding to be honest. This is the energy, Scorpio, of them deciding to come, in full truth. Make decisions from a place of truth. Make decisions from a place of judgment when it comes to you in this connection. And leaving behind old ways. They might have done something to you in the past. That's why this energy of commitment, lack of commitment, commitment, no commitment. And I'm sensing that somebody here again knows better. Judgment is the energy of awakening, of awareness. It's the energy of second chances, and this is what they want. They want second chances, and they are willing to leave behind old ways and shed some skin. And mutual energies between the two of you, Ten of Swords in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is taking a chance at happiness. Ten of Swords in reverse is the energy of healing a past betrayal, and Four of Pentacles is like, I've been guarded, but I'm willing to take a risk if this means releasing the stress and forgiving and forgetting, a form of betrayal, a form of pain, right? A form of disappointment between the two of you. And they are willing to make the big step, right, with the Judgment. Somehow losing you, they realized that they want commitment and wish fulfillment and happiness. And sometimes we say, that is a saying, I don't know if that is an equivalent in English, but sometimes we say that better with the worst than without the worst, but it's not the same as in where I come from. The main idea is we already know a situation. We know its worst moments and its best moments. We can assess the full situation, so having it feels comfortable even if it's not the best situation, right? Because without it, it's even worse. So, and because we know it, it feels better, right? It's something that we got used to, kind of, this is how it feels. It's like somebody said probably no in the past, and they said, please respect my boundaries. This is what I want to be. Please don't change me, kind of energy, you know. And this communication and blockages, but I'm not sensing they were blocking you, but maybe there was a sense of blocking the ways you're doing stuff and things, and then there was a world in between of you, a world of distance, and then boom, right? It became different. And somebody realized with the judgment that, oh my God, you know, I really need to make a decision there. And you being at peace, I believe, brings a new idea of you, or a new idea of this connection. That is this energy also, by the looks of it. Hey, let's ask for some guidance, shall we? Let's see what we need to do, and then we say goodbye, and then we go to sleep because it is late. So when I'm filming this, it's actually very late. So let's see. The silver waterfall. This is protection. This is your own garden. This is putting some distance and a silver waterfall, right, between you and the situation and the person. And it is all about you in the silver waterfall, kind of like the secret garden. We have worthiness. Scorpio, this is big, what's happening right now, right? This is big in terms of guidance. Silver waterfall is all about self-protection. Let me see if I find just the words. I just wanna read to you just the words. There are a few words describing this one, and it's so beautiful. We had it for another sign. What is the 32? Okay, let's have this one. It's just the stay balanced, healthy, and happy by raising your own vibration, Scorpio. That is the silver waterfall. Stay balanced, healthy, and happy by raising your own vibration. So baby, that is that, and then that is worthiness, right? That is some self-care here, self-healing, honestly. That is a journey, a soul journey that you are guided right now, right? We are not guided towards the person, you are guided towards yourself. And Scorpio, listen with your heart. You are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. That is something you might be frustrated about. That is something you are no longer passionate. It's like, you know, I'm kind of done here. Focusing on yourself, and now it's self-healing, worthiness, and listen to with your heart. That is something that you need, and you need to know and understand about this person. And Scorpio, that is something in your mind that we need to turn on your heart light, right? Reflect on a time when you experienced love. We might be falling out of love. We might be going through an awakening of some sort. And in awakenings, we actually care about ourselves a little bit more, and we focus and we recreate. We rewire the whole self system, right? And that's also the worthiness. Maybe in this connection you forgot how worthy you are, and now the universe is guiding you. Yes, listen to them, but actually turn your heart light and do this awakening, or go along, right? Travel along this awakening with love. Scorpio, we definitely need to heal something. We do have the distorted feminine. We might be actually tormented by something. We might not see the situation. We might be, again, distorted by this connection. And it falls right under the worthiness, right? So that is something we lost sight of. And we might have, become distorted. And Scorpio, honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth, right? So listen with your heart, listen with love, and speak with love. That is something that you need to share with this person of yours. That is something that is distorted that needs to be made right. Actually, this is how it feels. Okay? And it's interesting. We do have self-care, healing, worthiness, and a lot of honesty and listening and turning your heart like this. I feel that the universe is kind of asking you to do something about, and is putting the burden of action more on you, I would say. But you take it as it resonates, right? You take it as it resonates. So let's see the guidance. We do have surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So, kind of the universe saying I'm in control here, but also there is a timeline on this. We do have surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Scorpio, I'm kind of hearing the time is now, and it is a divine timing. Even if you wanted it prior to that or after, right? It is a divine timing on it, and now the time is now. And the whole guidance in regards to love is about you, actually. We do have detachment, right? We say honesty is essential. I'm sensing that you know you have to detach from someone, from something, and now the universe is kind of confirming here. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. I know, we need to detach. And we have guilt. We have shame. We started by saying that is something in the past that you feel ashamed of, and now we have guilt, right? I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So probably when we say distorted feminine here, that is, it's kind of a rough assessment, right? The distorted feminine is kind of, so maybe somebody feels distorted, that's why the worthiness, right? You are reminded that you are worthy. But that is this, again, shame and guilt that maybe makes you see things from a distorted point of view, right? We call them in therapy cognitive distortion, but you know, however this applies to you. And we have the energy of surrender. I can release my need to control, bottom of the deck. So detachment and surrender, I would say. Procrastination, divine timing. And I know this person, they are about to make a final decision, and they want to come from a place of judgment and discernment, I would say. But the guidance for some of you actually is stability, self-nurture, self-care, worthiness, right? Soul's journey and work and inner work. The way I'm seeing it, the way I'm receiving it for you, Scorpio. But as always, that's why I'm showing the cards, because I know you want to see them and you can resonate with them in a different way. And that's all right, you know. It's part of the readings, it's part of the energy. So Scorpio, this is all that I have for you guys. You know I love you. I wish you nothing but the best. I want you to stay strong and safe. And come see me next time. Love you. Take care.